How many times have you stopped to think about what happens to your food when you throw it away? In this week's segment, we'll be looking to see what exactly is the cost of food waste. Our reporters conducted a food waste audit to give us an example of how much food is left at the dump. Amount of food waste can vary from house to house, so we conducted two separate audits. The first house, we collected the waste of a house of two people. The second audit occurred at a house with 5 residents. The first house seemed to have been more practical in their food purchases because only 17% of their food and food byproducts were disposed of by the end of the week. However, the 5-person household disposed of 43% of their food and food byproducts. The average percent of food wasted by Americans lies somewhere between the two houses at 25%. When disposing food waste, many American families sort their food into recycling and garbage cans. Some even use composting to reduce the carbon footprint. However, these waste audits were conducted on the Bahamian island of Abaco. Here, the only option for official disposal is the landfill. The landfill is located just off the main road, from which you can see the ever-growing pile of trash till the landfill has reached its capacity. Once the site is overcrowded, it is lit on fire to reduce this pile. Ashes are collected and put into smaller piles that workers will turn occasionally to speed up the decomposition. This method has raised a few concerns. Fires are very common on these islands. Therefore, much of the plant life has learned to adapt. Most of the plants are highly flammable, but drop seeds that will replace them once the competition has been burned down. While the tree's flammability may help for the ecosystem, it makes the disposal fires hard to control. Some worry that the fires will become out of control and cause damage to the local homes. However, most of the locals' waste doesn't even make it to the landfill. Abaco currently suffers from a large illegal dumping problem, leaving a wide array of items from plastic bags to lead-acid batteries all over the island. Friends, an environmental organization located in Abaco, have been outspoken with their concerns about this littering. In their homepage, they talk about the dangers of unofficial dump sites and the legal consequences if you are caught dumping. They are worried about the disease vectors that the trash brings, and that items with dangerous chemicals can lead to runoff. This fear is heightened by the fact that the island only has one source of fresh water, and if polluted, the island inhabitants would be left in serious danger. Beyond the environmental risk, dumping is also a threat to the area's main industry, tourism. Littering brings down the property value and deters guests from rentals. The littering also detracts from the natural beauty of the beaches that draw so many of those tourists to the island. In hopes of putting an end to illegal dumping, Friends has begun a campaign to educate the public about the dangers and its consequences of illegal dumping. If caught dumping illegally, a $5,000 fine or up to a year in jail is given. Friends has also put in a considerable effort into organizing community cleanups in hopes of improving this island. Back in America, we speak with an expert to learn how proper waste management should occur. With Jeffrey Savin of the Vogel Disposal Company. Mr. Savin, can you walk us through the basic process of your facility?
Yes, our company goes into the community to collect garbage. For example, with a business, we may collect garbage from a steel container. Once we collect this garbage, we transport it on our trucks to the Seneca landfill facility. Here, there is a facility that takes the trash from our trucks and places it into our landfills. Our landfills contain a double layer at the bottom to ensure that no groundwater is contaminated. In addition, we collect almost all the methane we can and reuse it in our company.
Do you compost and recycle? And if you don't, why not? Is it because of cost restriction?
We compost and recycle. The items can be on the same truck, but they're never mixed. And that's about it.
How long on average would you guess that a waste product spends on both your trucks and at the landfill?
Well, with trucks, they spend about 12 hours. And at the landfill, they spend a lifetime there. In about 50 years, we can take the materials that are there and try to reuse them for our facility.
What type of fuel source does your company use? Oil, natural gas, coal, or a different type?
We use natural gas.
Is there any potential pollution from your waste or landfills?
The only potential pollution would be the release of methane gas into the atmosphere, but again, we try to collect as much as we can and repurpose it.
Do you take any safety precautions with your employees?
Yes, unfortunately, 40 employees are killed a year around the country as a result of being hit while collecting. So, for safety, we use reflective gear as a precaution for avoiding getting hit by cars, and we only accept non infectious wastes as another precaution.
All right, well, thank you, sir. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
So remember, America, next time you want to throw out that extra food or just throw something that can be recycled in the garbage can, think about the planet and what you can do to save it.